Good afternoon, everyone, and how are you on this amazing morning, afternoon, wherever you're watching from. You're joining us here on Wake Up Call, and it's going to be absolutely amazing because not only do we have an amazing new launch and lots throughout the day, I can tell you, it's a really exciting day because I get to work with one of my absolute faves. Do I sound like Ben there? But it is my absolute favourite because the lady in the business herself is our Sara. Sara, morning.
I was going to say, one of your absolute faves. Come on, does it not? Surely it just gets me right up there, being your boss.
Yeah. She is. She's right out there. You're really excited by this launch, aren't you?
Oh, so I'm really struggling with this actually, Debbie. Right. Because, and I said this when I was on HSN, right? We launched this on HSN and unbelievable, was our fastest running sales item of the day, right?
Wow.
And I was excited about it because it's a product that every single one of you out there watching without exception needs, okay?
Yeah.
But it seems wrong to say it because it's a sympathy product.
Yep.
And it's just a set of stamps, right? We haven't gone to town. You've all got loads of other stuff. I said every time we do a launch, that cross would be lovely for sympathy cards. That floral set would be lovely for sympathy cards. You'll have accessory pieces. What you haven't got is the right words.
Yes.
So we've done one set of stamps. All it is, just one set of stamps, which have all of just the right tone, the right words for a sympathy card. And please, I hope to goodness you don't need it right now. I hope you don't need it in the short-term future, but it's better to have this and have it in your store cupboard so that when you do need it, you're not having to go out and buy it or send to the UK for whatever it is, you've just got it there ready to go. So as awful as I feel saying I'm excited for this, I know this is going to go bananas.
Yep.
I'm going to tell you now, HSN sold out of every last unit of their stock, and the stock that we've brought in of this is the stock that we ordered 9 months ago. And I'm going to tell you now, we could sell out of this today. We could sell out in the big launch day show that we have, right? So Wake Up Call is absolutely the time to be here. When you see this, it's just going to go like this. And I'm even going to put myself out there and say, we'll reorder these. I know we will. And it'll be 6 months until we can reorder them, but this will be a core item because it's so necessary. And when you see it, you'll love it, right? So there's that. And then some unbelievable new papers, which you are just going to wet your pants over. I'm just going to put it out there. You're going to wet your pants over them.
I love that. Absolutely. Sara's absolutely right. The papers are divine. I say we've not done papers like this. We have dabbled in these papers before.
That is a good way to put it.
Yes.
We've dabbled, not at this level.
Not at this level, no, not at all. And they're absolutely beautiful, and we will go through them in a little while. Let's see who's in with us this morning. We've got PB Brewer-Martin. She's saying good morning, Sara, Debbie, CTV Kiru, and the Warehouse. That's really nice. Yeah,
I'm loving the Warehouse.
How nice is that? That's so nice to give a shout out to our Warehouse. Absolutely. Lois is in saying hello from Ohio. Julie is in saying afternoon all. Trudy is in this morning. Jenny's in saying hello. Cindy's in. So many of you coming through this morning. Sonia's in. Gillian's in, and Amali's in already. So yes, keep with us for the day because it is going to be a very busy show. I think. No, it's only an hour. Make sure you get your order in. Then that way you can come back later on. I'll be launching them on the official launch, but I think that Sara might have a few things up her sleeve, so it's going to be absolutely amazing. Now, don't forget, we've got beautiful beginnings tonight as well, so always a really lovely one just to ease you into the evening. I'll be on the demo inside, and Lily's going to be on the presenting, and I've just heard that I think Lily might be crafting with us as well. So how nice that. I do like it when we have two crafters in, Sara, so I should have been crafting with you today, shouldn't I? We could have done that, but we've only got an hour.
You're not getting a look in. You're not getting a look in. This one's mine. Move aside, Fisher.
But Sara, something else exciting is happening. Apparently, a big show is happening on Friday.
Oh, you've got to see this. You've got to see it. Have a look what's happening on Friday.
Yes.
So how do we take Friday Night Live to the next level? I know. Celebrity guest.
Hello?
Katya, it's Ben from Crafters TV.
What? The Ben Mosby? This is huge.
I know. So, fancy being my celebrity guest this week on Friday Night Live?
Are you kidding? Forget the glitter balls. This is the big time. Live demos, games, prizes, win your basket, prize drops, and obviously a bit of dancing. This is the dream.
That's what I keep telling people. Me, you and Sara, it will be epic.
Listen, I'm there. Friday, 5 p.m. This is my moment. Strictly Who, this will be fabulous.
It will absolutely be fabulous. I can't wait to watch it, so I bet you can't as well. Do tune in because it's going to be an incredible show. In fact, tomorrow is going to be, Friday is going to be an incredible day because we've got our Keith as well in on Friday, so he's back in the building, so super excited. Anyway, we need to get started. Need to give you all the details for these amazing pad and the sentiment stamps. Sara's absolutely right because having a sentiment stamps like this is incredible. So we've put a showstopper in place for you. Now you can see it all in front of me. You're getting so much in this showstopper for what I think is very little spend. Amazing set of stamps, really huge. Sara's going to go through the boards with you, taking you through each one of these ones, plus the papers as well. But you're also getting your rocker blocks and a craft knife and your ink pad on these and an extra pad going for the showstopper. Can you believe that? All for just an extra £15. Now, you know us, we like to do a bonus buy. So if you're going for that, when you've got it in your basket, don't check out, add the bonus buy. But can I tell you, already half of the stock of the bonus buy is already gone. You've already seen it. It is our 45 palette set, 48 piece palette set. I'm taking one off for you there. Yeah, 48 palette set piece. You are getting this as your bonus buy for half the price that you see on the screen, which is absolutely incredible. So please pop that in. But honestly, we've only got about 50 left of these. So half of them are already gone. They're going to go in Wake Up Call. So grab your bonus buy and get that in with your showstopper. But you need to check them out in the same basket. So make sure you pop them both in. Right, the showstopper yourself. You can buy them on their own if you want to buy them individually, but get them half price, especially if you're going for the showstopper. So with all of that in mind, let's take you over to Sara and talk us through exactly what they are.
Right, so let me talk you through these clear stamps, okay? So these are the stamps that I almost don't feel like I want you to need to have them. I want you just to know you've got them and then they're in the cupboard for when that moment comes and you can find just the right word, okay? So you've got in here 35 different stamps, from the very simplest things that they're deepest sympathy, right up to saying, you know, always in my thoughts, love lies on the heart, may the love of family and friends surround you, in loving memory, caring thoughts are sent to you, and just some really beautiful kind of bring together stamps like the dove and like that amazing cross, okay? Now, I've got all of these stamped out, so I want you to see exactly the stamps that are coming in the set, okay? So here we go. Deepest sympathy, always in my thoughts, sending you love and prayers with sympathy. Sometimes there are just no words. Wishing you comfort and peace, loving memory, forever remembered. And then it's the longer ones like this one. Those we love don't go away. They walk beside us every day. Unseen, unheard, but always near. Still loved, still missed, and very dear. Okay? Now I know that when I've had to do a sympathy card, as awful as this sounds, you're not in the right frame of mind to be just having to think of what those words. Quite often you're upset yourself in doing that card and you want to pour all the love that you can into that card, but finding the words just escapes you. It's words like this, you know, may the cherished memories of your loved one bring you comfort during this difficult time. May this one here, may time heal your sorrow, may friends ease your pain, may peace replace heartache, and may the warmest memories remain. They are the right words, okay? And if I just show you some of the sympathy cards that you could be making with them, I think it's simple, it's elegant, but the stamp does the talking, right? Even if they're just very, very simple on the front like this, if you want to take some of the elements and bring them in other ways, you've got the tree, you've got the corner pieces. This cross is a beautiful cross just on its own. So doing a nice simple card, using a couple of those stamp pieces together with the cross is honestly, it's just fantastic. So as I said, I almost feel like I really hope everybody watching this, nobody needs this, but this is absolutely the sort of collection that you just should have in your store cupboard. I always call them store cupboard pieces, so that when the time comes that you can just go, you can pick up this one set of stamps and know that everything that you need, that you would want to say, is just right there in one.
I think you said that so beautifully, Sara, and
So
you're right.
hard though, isn't it?
It's such a hard one to do, and you reading them out literally got me there, because they are just the right words. You were absolutely right there, the right words. But we've got papers to go with those as well. So if you wanted to use those on whatever you've got coming through your collections, you can absolutely do that. But if you want special papers, and really special papers, we've got them for you as well, haven't we?
I mean, I think saying these are special papers doesn't cut it. They are exceptional papers, okay? Now, we've done special effect papers in the past, but this pad is all about taking those special effects and taking it to the next level. Now, they're 8 by 8 in size, there are 12 designs, and you are getting 3 of each one. But if I just show you, like, this is the design. So can you see, it's got that beautiful embossed, but then it's flocked on the top. I think we'll get in nice and close so that you can really see. Yes. Now you want to use that, little bit of that, you can really see that texture on it. And if you were to use that, and don't just think of card projects, look at this 3D project here. Beautiful 3-dimensional book with a little bit on the front of there, just looks exceptional, okay? Now there is, like I said, it's 8 by 8, you get 3 sheets of each of 12 designs. Look at these. Look at the depth and dimension in them. And always, again, when you get in nice and close, you'll see that flocking. It's so tactile. Making flocked, there you go. Making flocked paper is so incredibly difficult and a very, very expensive process. But we've just, I'm not being funny, we've nailed it, right? So you've got the flocked papers in there. We've got UV printed papers. So when you can see that gorgeous sheen on it, can't you? And how the UV is just on the raised up pieces, right? So we've got some with UV. We've got some with, are you ready for this? Glitter flocking, right? So this here, it looks, because it's like the way it's printed underneath, it gives the illusion of glitter within the flocking, right? Incredible. I mean, just the way we've spot flocked these, it's so incredibly difficult. I love this design. Love this design. These are all beautifully printed. The positioning of the flocking is such that, and when you see that made onto a project, isn't that just absolutely gorgeous, right? And I've only showed you like 5 of the designs here. Remember, you're getting 12 designs. So there's another one with that beautiful flocking on, very Regency, very fleur-de-lis style, nice and subtle. It's when you get the colour on colour toning, so it's really all about the texture. Another one here with the spot UV. So you can see, yes, we can see that there, the way the UV light's bouncing off that. This is a gorgeous floral one. We've never done these sort of colour palettes before either. So you're getting that gorgeous printing. You can see the UV foiling there onto the, we don't do UV foiling like this very often. And there's quite a few designs which are just beautiful and have that UV finish in them. So you've got lots of designs. This one here is beautiful foiling, and I keep calling it foiling, but it's like a UV spot. You can see it on there beautifully well. All these different designs, and actually, so half of them are flocked, and half of them are that UV filters. And that's another one there with beautiful flocking on. And again, I don't want you to think, oh well, it's 8 by 8. You know, I've only got 24 sheets. What I want you to think is you just use a part of this. So you use a tiny little bit of this onto the front of a box, onto the front. I mean, look at some of these cards. I've got to just show you some of these. They are just unlike anything else that you see. I mean, look at this, bouquets of flowers. How fabulous is that? Or just use, or this one was using all the scraps. To keep all of those scraps that are left over. How different and fabulous is that? And also, don't be frightened, do a little bit of decoupage with it. How incredible is that? It really is a paper pad building on the techniques that we've had. So we've seen flocking, we've seen some UV printing, not on a set like this at this level before.
Wow.
Are you a bit flabbergasted?
I am so flabbergasted. I mean,
she's like,
wow. How amazing are they? I'm thinking I need to get an extra set of these. So if you do want one, go for that showstopper, because you're getting everything in there, plus the additional pad and your extra rocker blocks, your ink pads and your craft knife as well. Absolutely amazing. Trudy says, finding the right words is hard. Having these stamps elevates that. Good to have on hand. Absolutely, Trudy. Jane is saying, always the most difficult cards to make. These will be super helpful in my stash. Exactly what Sara was saying. I think every crafter, every person person that's making something, whether you're selling, whether you're having them for yourself to send, they're just good to have in your stash. Michelle saying great collection, got me tearing up. Yes, me too, Michelle. And Colleen is saying this collection is so nice to have all those hard moments in life, perfect for what you need on a card during a sad and heartbreaking time in our lives. And Cindy is saying perfect. Thanks for putting all the right words out there for a very difficult time. Yeah, it's absolutely amazing. Right, I do have something else. So while we're going to let Sara set up her the demo, we're going to start with our daily deal. Now, remember, daily deals are our 24-hour deals. And these are incredible because you buy two and you get two for free. That's exactly what I said. So, I mean, buy two, get two free. You're getting all our amazing aqua pens. I'm not quite sure why we're doing this. These are our new aqua pens in our new packaging. You're getting every colour you can think.
Debbie, one day only.
Only 24 hours, yeah, absolutely. The boss is in. She's not letting us run these for more than 24 hours. Daily deals mean just that. It's a bit like our 60-minute deals, but that is only 60 minutes. These are 24 hours. So to buy one, buy two, and then get your third and your fourth for free is truly incredible. You're getting these today for your platinum price of £32 or $40. I mean, how good is that to have? But remember, only 24 hours left to go on those ones. Right, I think we are going to get ready to head back over to Sara and see what she's got in store with our first demo. Sara, what have you got?
Okay, so I thought we would do a gorgeous card using those beautiful papers and also the stamps, right? So I'm going to teach you how to do this technique, Debbie, where we put like a frame on part of the card.
Oh, that's
But then,
beautiful.
isn't it really nice? But then also it will fold flat to go in the envelope, right? So it's going to be flatty for the envelope, but then also it gives you that nice kind of central piece. And then it really is, it's about them stamp sentiments. May the cherished memories of your loved ones bring you comfort during this difficult time, and that's with heartfelt sympathy. But, I mean, how fabulous are them papers? You can't help but touch them. I'm going to tell you now, you are going to want more than one set of these,
yes.
right? So I know you've got the watercolour palette on the bottom, Johnny. Do you think we could show them the details of just the papers as an extra on their own on the bottom? Now, if you are going for the showstopper, I'm right thinking you'll already get 2 packs. So you get 2 packs if you're going for the showstopper. So I would totally if you get the showstopper, don't worry about it. You've got 2 packs anyway. Just do that. You just need them, right? Do you know what else is in that showstopper, Debbie, that we haven't talked about for ages? Rocker blocks. Rocker blocks. So what I thought I'd do is just show people who haven't used the rocker blocks before, Debbie, right? I'm just going to walk them through. So how these work is you've got this curved surface on the front of the stamp, and you've also got this little bit of a lip. And a lot of people don't. I mean, this was like revolutionary in the industry when I launched this and patented these almost 15 years ago. We now just take it for granted that people know what rocker blocks are. So many people just haven't used them. So let's have a little look. I'm going to get that clear stamp out, right? And we're going to use. Here we go. Look, you get all of these, right? So I'm going to get out. I'm going to use that lovely. What do you call it?
Cross.
What's this? Great, thank you, Debbie. Cross. We want the dove, right?
I love, Sara, how we've put in embellishments as well as the stamps, because sometimes it's hard enough to find the right words, but sometimes it's hard enough to find the right imagery for what you want.
Do you know, that's a really good point, Debbie. And we've just put a few bits in so that you could use all your extras. But I just think it's great. Look at this. I brought the 3 rocker blocks and I've put them. What you always do is you've got like this cross line in the middle. You try and position your stamp as best you can into the centrepiece, right? Now I'm going to colour them in with some of my alcohol pens. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the alcohol-proof dye ink. Now what you always do with rocker blocks is you take the ink to the stamp, right? Now it doesn't matter where you get ink, if you get it on your rocker block here, around there, doesn't matter as long as you don't get it on these raised edges, okay? So I want you to take the ink to the stamp, put plenty of it on, don't worry about all this excess stuff around the outside, and then what you're going to do is you're going to start on the heel, right? And we're going to rock from heel to toe, right? And you will always get a perfect transfer of that image, right? Let me just show you with a different one. So we'll do it with the dove now. Again, I take the ink to the stamp. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you on the close-up, but I'm going to show you it so that you're watching it from a slightly different angle, right? So, can you see I'm going to start here. I'm on the side and you can see this raised rocking part. So this is going to rock, you transfer, and it transfers the whole image. You never get a little bit missing, right?
Perfect.
So the third one, always try and use the smallest block because it's easier. This is brilliant if you're doing sentiment stamps, right? Because all you do is you rock heel to toe. And it doesn't matter how many times you do it. I'm going to do one, get the shadow stamp off. Heel to toe, toe to heel. It's always going to be perfect. Let's go and stamp another little dove in there. Toe to heel. I'm going to fit it in that little gap. Toe to heel. And I'm going to rock and it's going to be perfect. So you see the second stamp on one is always going to be a little bit lighter.
Yeah.
Right? That's perfect. You know, you want that kind of, that's what we call the shadow stamp. There's the first one that we did. You never ever miss any of it. Right, Debbie, are you ready?
Yes.
Because I'm going to start colouring in, which means...
Colouring coma. We know that.
She did a colouring coma, right?
Absolutely.
And what I will do is I will tell everybody that I'm going to use the earth brown on the cross. I'm going to use a bit of the pale pink, which I always used to call the pretty pink, the PPs, right? So I've got the pale pink blend, and I've also got the pale pink shades for some slightly deeper ones, right? And then I'm going to use the yellow green to do the florals around here. Now, you must always get a second sheet of cardstock underneath, right? So that when we colour in, this is going to smooth out. So what I'm going to do is, Jim's going to get lovely and close. I'm going to do a little bit of colouring around there, Debbie, and you're going to lose us.
That's absolutely fine. I'm so glad we've got the rocker blocks with this collection, Sarah, because they were, I remember when I started with Crafters Companion and Leanne said to me, if you use rocker blocks, and I was like, I can't stamp. I literally said, I cannot stamp. I've tried lots of different, yeah, honestly, I tried lots of different ways of stamping. I just couldn't get a crisp image. And she said, Debbie, it's because you haven't got the rocker blocks. And I was like, what's rocker blocks? And she was like, I'll send you some. And she sent me some rocker blocks, and I just couldn't believe how easy they were. I then remember going on to demoing and showing people how easy it was, and people were like me, said, oh no, I can't stamp, I never get a good image. And the rocker blocks are truly so easy to do. And don't get me wrong, Sarah, I love our stamping platforms now. I think they are incredible, especially our new one. But I think there's a place for rocker blocks, and especially when you're doing like backgrounds and you want to do lots of stamping in one go. I love you showing the second generation, because that's always good when you just want that faded outline. Looks really cool. I'm trying not to watch your colouring because then I'll go quiet.
Well, what I've done is I've gone in with the darkest shade, and then I'm colouring from the end of the darkest one over a little bit into the white, right? So you can see then what that's going to do is that's going to give me that lovely ombre, because that's the EB2. We started with EB3 into EB2, and then we'll go down to EB1. But it looks darker when I'm putting it on, doesn't it?
It does.
But that's just because of there's the alcohol in it. So you've got to give the alcohol time to evaporate, and then you'll get that perfect blend. So I'm putting that lighter colour, and then I come right back in with the lightest one, EB1, and I'll blend right over that. And what you'll see is it will all bleach out to a very, very light shade in the end of it.
Beautiful. Do you have a preference with brush nib or the harder nib?
So if I'm doing something like this, I've chosen to use the bullet nib, and that's because I need to get right in to these little fine areas, and you just can't do it with the brush nib, right? So I like the bullet nib when I'm doing very fine colouring like this. What I find is if I'm doing like fur or skin or big areas, then what I'm going to do is I'm going to then blend in, and I'm going to use my brush pens instead. So it's you know, time and a place for everything. It's like glue.
Yes.
You know, people say, have you got a favourite type of glue? Well, yes, for each project, but you can't just choose a favourite type of glue. You've got to choose the right glue for the project that we're working on, right?
Course.
So I've got that lovely kind of blend out there, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and I'm going to colour in the leaves. So I'm going to do the darkest part of the leaves now and just get that blend coming in lovely.
Beautiful. We're hearing that the bonus buy is going very quickly. We're down to 45 left. No, 44 now, so another one gone.
Keep them updated, Debbie. I'm just going to tell you now, they will go during this show. So I don't want everybody to say, oh, I missed wake up call, I didn't get up early enough and now I don't know. Because our customers talk just like this, you know.
Of course, of course.
But yeah, I appreciate that for a lot of people watching around the world, it's still the middle of the night.
Yes.
So, you know, they might not be up early for wake up call. And I'm telling you now, I mean, there's a chance you might miss out on the stamps. There's definitely a chance you're going to be missing out on that bonus buy.
Yeah, please don't, especially when it's half price. Amazing. Cindy is saying, I got the stamp collection on HSN Craft Day. Unfortunately, it is the necessary item that we have, but I do thank you, Sara, for bringing this lovely set to us. How nice is that? Colin is saying, wow, the papers are beautiful for this set. Carol's saying, I love these papers. Joe is saying, these papers are amazing. Nicely done, CC. Yeah, absolutely. There's something very different, aren't there, about the papers? And then to have amazing stamps to go with them just makes them such a unique set to have.
Well, it's a little bit of everything, isn't it? Now, what I'm going to do is, I appreciate if I'm here on it, I'm not going to get everything done, right? So let me just show you. There is the cross.
Oh, beautiful.
Isn't that absolutely gorgeous? Now, I've done the cross, but let me show you how you do the dove, right? Because what you're going to do is you're going to take your grey pen, which I'm going to do this with the brush one now, right? And watch what you do, even just coming in, because the doves are white, obviously, right? So I'm using that flicking technique, right? So look at that, the flicking technique, and I'm going to again flick from these bits out, and the brush nib just gives you that little bit of flexibility.
Yeah, bit of
and then if I
shading.
want to go with a slightly darker shade, I'm just going to shade over that, right? And then you come back in with the lightest one and shade back over with the lightest one, and that just bleaches that out a little bit and gives you that.
Amazing.
Doesn't it look great? It just gives you that kind of subtle undertone. So what I've done is, I've also done all of the dove.
Oh, nice.
So we've got the dove, we've got that lovely cross, and I'm ready. Right, are you ready for the papers?
Yes, definitely.
Because we shouldn't have a favourite.
I've got a favourite. Oh, that's your favourite.
That's my favourite one. What about, you'd like a feature one like that, wouldn't you? Right? So there's the papers. Now, let me just show you what I've done, right? Because I've got the base of the card all ready to go. So I've done my base card here. And I've just done it on the Century Bill, so I've got this folded over like this, right? Now, I've made this and I've already done the die cutting, right? I've done a separate piece, which is the same height, but thinner. And then I've made it so that we've got an inch going down, right? So that is going to sit on the front of here like this. Right, so that's giving us the front piece.
Nice.
So then what I'm going to do, Debbie, is I'm just going to do a little bit of matting and layering. Now, if you're matting and layering, you definitely want your collal all-purpose. So I've just done a bit of matting and layering with all of these little pieces, and I'm just going to start and layer all of this together, right? So as long as you can watch what I'm doing, Debbie, you can tell us what everybody's saying in the comments.
Yeah, definitely. We've got the papers as well on the bottom of the screen, again, because we've sold more than 100 of these. They are going to sell out today, I think. So if you want those extra papers, then go for them, because honestly, when you get them home, even with the 2 packs, grab an extra set if you can, because you're going to absolutely love them. I was actually thinking with those doves as well, Sara, do 2 of those. They could be for Christmas.
Oh, yes, 2 turtle doves.
Yes, 2 turtle doves.
Love that idea. Love that idea, Debbie. Right, what's this one?
Little Bear on YouTube is saying the floral cross will be good for Easter as well.
Great point, absolutely brilliant point.
And for confirmation and communals as well. So yeah, absolutely. We've got Create and Relate on YouTube, and she's saying hi to everyone. Mary is saying hello, Sara, Debbie, and CCTV crew. Please. Please where I find these beautiful stamps Sara is using. So Mary, if you go onto the website, or you can just type in that code that we've got up in the corner, or you can shop the day. We've got a shop the day button. So literally go to the website, scroll down just a little bit, and it will say Crafters TV, shop the day, click on that link. It will take you to everything that we're selling in the show today.
Do you know what I would say, right?
Yes.
Do you think they could give everybody just the details for just the stamps? Right?
Yes.
So
Good
if you
idea.
wanted to buy just the stamps, right? £9.99, £14.95, right? Now, if you wanted the details for just the papers, you could go for just the papers, but let's face it, you are going to get 2 sets of those papers, right? Now, if you wanted to go for 2 sets of the papers and 1 set of the stamps, which you absolutely are going to want to, then to me, you might as well just get the whole of the, the whole of the showstopper today. It's only £15 more, but that is for an extra paper pad as well. So it's for pads worth £14.99. So it's actually worth it. It's the same price to get the showstopper and 1 extra paper pad, as you might as well have the showstopper, the paper pad, the rocker blocks, the stamping set, and the craft knife as well. So just you've got to just do it, and then you can get the bonus buy.
Yep. It's 40, what is it, about £42 if you bought them individual, 2 paper pads and your stamp set. That's more than what your showstopper is, and you're getting the rocker blocks included on there, and your craft knife and your ink pads. So,
Sorry,
yeah.
Debbie, I didn't realise it was less to get. It's me saying, you might as well, it's the same price. No, it's actually less.
I was
so we'll
thinking
give
in my
you
head,
some money back.
do I point that out to Sarah? The boss is in and we've put this offer on.
Right, let's have a little look. Watch, I'm going to position this on here. Now, this is where your nesting dies just come in, right? Now I've used the tacky glue, Debbie, because I'm sticking this really beautifully over the front of that, right? So I'm not worried about the fact that this tacky glue is just oozing out of the edge a little bit, because all of this is going to dry perfectly clear on that unbelievable card base, right?
That looks incredible.
So once we've got that put together, this is a little bit bigger. So this is going to come on. Notice I did use the red liner tape so that I got a really good stick all over the background, right? That is going to go, and I've got that manoeuvrability time. People always say, oh, which glue should I use, Sarah, which glue? And I say, right, give yourself, if you want to cut yourself a bit of slack, give yourself the manoeuvrability time of the all-purpose, right? So I'm going to put that one on here. I'm going to put this down here, and that will give me the nice side base. And then that's just created the base. Now, this could be a sympathy card like I'm going to do. It could be any type of card. That is how you create that beautiful base card. And then papers are another level,
Yeah,
right?
they are.
Now, once you've got them, I want you to have a think. Sorry, I've just walked straight out of the shot there, right? Ready to go. Right, look, 3D. I'm going to use my 3D collal glue. We've just had a massive delivery, by the way, of all of our adhesives. I have stuck this right. Yes, I have. Right. I'm going to 3D glue gel this because the glue gel will take brilliantly onto that cardstock. Right?
I was going to ask you that, if there was a glue that works better on the flop papers.
Oh, it'd be brilliant. The glue gel, and look at this,
perfect.
I couldn't even be bothered to load up the, whatchamacallit, the syringe. Right, that is going to go into the middle here like this.
That's amazing.
Perfectly. I mean, look, oh no, it's not. It's too big, too high, right? Push it down a little bit, look at that. And I'm going to come in and I'm going to bring this in here and just take that out, Debbie, because I've just done a bit of a boo-boo there, right? There we go.
But it's clear, so you won't see it anyway.
So you won't see it when it's finished, right? So there's, oh yeah, that looks just stunning.
That
right?
is stunning.
Then I'm going to pop that dove onto this side.
Do you know what? I forgot you had the dove, and I was thinking how lovely that card is, but look how much that dove
Look how
elevates
much
that.
doesn't it just take it to the next level? And then also, although I haven't lost it, here we go, yep. So now I've got that little, just nice little finishing one there. I'm just going to put that down here. Beautiful. Now, that looks lovely.
Yep.
Look at the difference it takes it when we have the extra stamp pieces. So I've got there, may the cherished memories of your loved ones bring comfort during this difficult time, and that's with heartfelt sympathy. And I just think when you bring in a little bit of ribbon, which I do have and is right in front of me, and I can't see it. Oh, yeah, we're live on TV, guys. We are live on TV. Let me just get this ready for you, right? So this is just going to finish that off. And I just think in terms of doing a really nice, simple card, oh, no, I want to go through two. Really nice, simple card, but that looks very, very effective. And like I said, as awful as it is to think about it, Debbie, right? When the time comes that you have to put a sympathy card together for someone, all you're bothered about is pouring all of the love that you possibly can into that card in that moment.
Yes.
You're not going to be able to think of the words. You're not going to be able to get it right. You just need to know it's going to look right. This is the sort of cards that people are going to keep for, well, it's going to bring them comfort in that moment.
Yes.
But it's also going to be a beautiful card that they're going to want to keep to remember that moment by.
Yeah.
And that is what we're talking about. And I just think that looks so professional.
Sarah, that is so stunning. Absolutely beautiful. I'm actually thinking that one card you could make with every single one of these individual papers, and they're going to look so divine on your card that you're going to absolutely love them. Now, let's recap on that showstopper. We're very busy for that one. So it's your sentiment stamps with your paper pad. It's our showstopper, and we have 2 sets of papers in with that showstopper. All those beautiful stamps. So when you just really need to find the right words, you've you've got the stamps to use on that as well. You're also getting your pack of rocker blocks, your craft knife with your additional blades, and your ink pad as well. And let me just go through some of those papers as well. And don't forget that you're also got the bonus buy. So if you're going for this, please put this bonus buy into your set. Now, I've just read a message saying they've already got it, but it's too good an opportunity to miss out on another one. So even if you've got it, to be able to put this in, half the price there. So we're doing £20 or $27. You're going to be able to get that for as well. So amazing. In fact, I'm just going to take it out for anyone that's not seen our palette. It is absolutely stunning. So if you just undo it like this, look at this. $13.99, Johnny just told me if you're platinum. $13.99 or $15.99. I'm not surprised it's flying out the door, which is incredible. What's brilliant about this as well, it has a little hook on the back. So if you're someone that loves to paint on your canvas, you literally hold your palette in your hand and literally, I mean, I'm no artist, but you could be painting onto your canvas. So I absolutely love that. But to get that half price as your bonus buy, please make sure you add it into your basket with your showstopper, otherwise it won't deduct that half price deal. Now let me just show you some of the papers. Now, you know, I was saying I've got a favourite. This is my favourite. I love this one. It is so beautiful, just a gorgeous design on there. But all the papers that you're getting, whether they have that LV lighting in the back there, whether they have that beautiful flock, so absolutely incredible. Love this one as well. Do love this, the colours that are in here. A little bit different to what we've seen before. Look at that. So that's got the UV. I mean, oh, they're just stunning. Yeah, Sara loves this one, doesn't she? And the one she used, look at that damask in the background, that two-tone, tone on tone is very on trend at the moment. Love this one. They're like your, dare I say it, your Laura Ashley wallpapers, aren't they? And actually, I'm thinking as well that these would go really well with your tea and coffee. They're like the, do you know, like your old-fashioned tea rooms that you have? And they have those beautiful tablecloths and that gorgeous wallpaper as well. It's just like that little tea room supply that you get on there. So I absolutely love these. So if you want to go for these, add them in for your tea coffee as well that we launched this week. You are going to absolutely love them. Two more going to show you there. Now, please remember, you are getting 2 pads with your showstopper. I can't stress that enough. You absolutely want to go for those. I'm literally just going to see who else is in with us today. We've got Carol saying, I missed the bonus buy. What is it? We've just shown you, Carol, so hopefully you've seen them and added it into your box. Our little Sandbot's saying, oh gosh, this card is phenomenal. I don't know how I'm going to figure out how to create that card. It's so lovely. You don't need to figure out how to create it. You can literally, once the show's finished, you can go back and rewatch and watch Sara do that actual demo. Colleen is saying, such a beautiful card, and Create and Relate is saying, wow, there are some bargains here. We're all about bargains on Crafters TV, but we are going to let you take, we're going to take a short break. We're going to let you check out your baskets, but come right back.
Missed your favourite Crafters TV shows this week? Feel like you've missed out on the best crafting deals? Don't worry, we've got you covered. Join us for Second Chance Sunday, your ultimate catch-up on the top 10 deals, demos and must-see moments from the past week. From incredible discounts to inspiring crafting, this is your second chance to grab the best of the best. But hurry, these deals won't last long. Tune in to Second Chance Sunday, only on Crafters TV. Because every crafter deserves a second chance. You do know this isn't a real door, don't you?
Tea first, and then from there it'll be meetings. It'll be commercial meetings, there could be creative meetings, I could be supporting one of my team. I also manage a large team, so it could be one-to-ones with those. Every day is different.
Get in early on the morning to work, set up all my cameras, all my TV monitors, make sure the lights are on. After the last show, I need to make sure everything's switched off, ready for the next day. Then I get to go home, just watch some TV, some movies or something when I'm making some food, and then go to sleep.
When I'm working, it's quite busy. I get up really early to come into work if I'm going to be travelling from London. But otherwise, I'm quite lazy. I spend time in bed before I get up in the morning.
Hi, it's Jay Pressey from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Why I love Crafters TV. Simply put, your skibbity riz, as Ben, lead presenter, apparently usually says. The quality of the products are phenomenal. Value for money is exceptional. The instruction and inspiration is mind-blowing. And you know you're always going to get a laugh. And if you see the two guys in the back here, that's why I really love Crafters TV. I am very happy and fortunate to be part of the CTV family. Toodles!
Now, we've been hinting at some really great things to come, and today I'm really excited to give everybody watching on Crafters TV the first chance to hear about one of them, our brand new Crafters Voice group, okay? Now, I've been working with the team behind the scenes to develop a massive program to bring 100 craft enthusiasts together from across the globe to be our exclusive dedicated feedback panel. Now, you'll get the chance to participate in regular check-ins, some surveys, virtual discussions with the team and me, and earn yourself some special rewards in the process. All while helping us shape what we're doing in our marketing, social media, community, website, product, and everything else that goes on in the company. You guys are at the heart of everything that we do, and we want to give you the chance to make your voice heard. So the Crafter Voice program will initially be limited to just 100 people, and we are accepting applications from today, the 24th of March, up until the 7th of April. And if you want to get involved, you just need to head to the website and click on the link to apply. Click on that link to apply.
You absolutely want to get involved with that, and if you do, just down here I've got the QR code. All you do, I know, how good is that?
QR
We
code, because we're
absolutely
down
do.
with the kids with the QR code.
I love that. Now, if you're not sure how to use it, just in case you're not, just get your phone out on your camera, aim it at the QR code. It will come up with a little barcode. You literally click on that and it will take you to where that voice is. So make sure that you scan that QR code. Coming over with your card there.
Oh yeah, I'm really disappointed that we stopped doing votes for Card of the Show and Card of the Week, which is why we've brought them back.
I vote this one.
Oh, well, I'm going to do another one. It might be even better, you never know,
You
Debbie.
never know,
But
you
yes,
never know.
I'll put it here and I make Ben coo over it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So,
yeah. Well, I don't need to coo. I think this card is absolutely stunning. And in fact, I need to be making a card like this one. I think the actual whole design of this is beautiful. And yes, I'm doing launch actually today, and I've got loads of demos planned for that as well. So when you think about throughout the day, Leanne's coming in, yes. In fact, what a day for me. I've got, and Lily's coming in. So I've got Leanne, Sara and Lily, different people on every single show. I think we need to kick Ben out more often, don't we?
Oh, yeah.
But yes, I absolutely love this card. And what I love about it is that you can use all different papers, every different paper that's in this collection. Now, if you do want that showstopper, we've got it on the screens for you today. It's the best way, on the best saving that you're getting on that showstopper. You are getting 2 additional pads with that, plus your actual stamp set as well, which is amazing. A 5th of the stock has already gone.
What,
so
the whole
it is
lot?
very busy. The whole lot, Sarah, the whole
yeah, but
lot.
what worries me is somebody made a bad call, Debbie.
Oh.
Somebody thought, I'll put 2 paper pads in the showstopper.
Yes.
Right? So now the showstopper, the paper pads will sell out and sell the showstopper out.
Oh, and the stamps apparently though.
The stamps.
Stamps are going to send it out as well, and I'm not surprised. They are the one that
Told
every
you so.
crafter.
I told you, I called it here.
You do absolutely need these in your stash because they are those words that we just can't find ourselves to say, and you have to sometimes make these cards. So absolutely beautiful stamps. You're getting the paper pad, but you're also getting your rocker blocks, your craft knife and your ink pad in there as well. And please do not forget that bonus buy, because our bonus buy is those amazing 48 palette ink pads, which are incredible. Right, we've only got literally 15 minutes left of the show, so we're going to head back.
Well, it's a good job I'm Speedy Gonzalez with crafting, because that's not a problem. However, did you hear what happened on Saturday?
Oh, what happened Saturday?
I did my first ever craft along.
I heard that.
Ben was taking dibs on how fast I would be, right? There was a bet on, someone said I would only last 16 minutes, right? Not only did I manage to teach the class over the course of the hour, but we actually ran over. I went over. And do you know what I taught everybody how to do? The masking technique. So you know the bookworm, and I showed everybody how you can do a stack of books and then you can stamp another stack of books and then another stack of books on top of it by using that masking technique and layer them all up.
Amazing.
Very proud of myself.
I should think you should be, yes. I see a little bit of it. I kept digging in and out of it, so because I was busy on Saturday, but I did think it was amazing. We were all laughing at you last week, Sarah, I have to admit, because we didn't think you would do the full hour.
Oh, you were part
so
of the...
speedy. I was a little bit a part of
Sarah.
that,
Yes,
yeah. Johnny said Lily was on standby.
Yeah. Ye's of little faith. Ye's of little faith is all I can say.
Right, let's head over to Sarah. She's going to get a last demo in before the end of the hour.
Right. I'm a little bit obsessed with the colour blooming pads,
yes.
right? So these are the colour blooming. So this is the one where you stamp it and you've got one colour, then another colour kind of comes out on top of it, right? So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to do got a bit of watercolour card here. I'm going to have a bit of a swish coming down with some different sentiments. We're going to spritz the hell out of it, get a lovely bit of watercoloury mess going on, splitting the colour, but then having them stamped. Because remember what's going to happen is, you've got the dye-based ink and then the water-based ink. So the dye-based ink is going to cling into the paper. That's going to give you the colour, and then the water-based is going to move out there as well, right? So let's see which ones are going to fit on here, right? I think, let's have a little look. Sending Love and Prayers, that's a good size. Let's have a little look, what else?
Decisions.
I know, there's too many just beautiful ones here. Right, Condolences, yep, that's a nice size as well. Wishing You Comfort and Peace, that's a nice size one that's going to work. I think them three should do. Wishing Love and Peace, Sending You Love and Peace, Wishing You Comfort and Peace, Sending Love and Prayers and Condolences. Yep, they're going to worwork. And then let's put a couple of little crosses in here as well. Right?
Such lovely words.
So I'm just using a few of these now. This rocker block's going to be ideal, because watch it. This is where it comes into its own. And you've got these well, they are coming for free in your showstopper, right? So I'm going to pop these on here. So watch what we're going to do. Have I got a third one down here? This is why you need a few sets of rocker blocks, guys. No,
that's very true, actually.
Look at this. This is one of the bigger ones, right? So I'll do the same here. So there's the bigger ones, right? So I'm going to ink these up. Sending You Love and Prayers, Condolences. Right. So let's have a little look. We're going to start along here. Off to the side, rock, heel to toe, right? Then I'm going to come Condolences, straight under, heel to toe. Then we're going to come Sending Love and Prayers, slightly coming into the left, heel to toe. Let's re-ink and go again. Ink it up, ink it up, ink it up, right? It's been another little...
And you wonder why we think you're so fast.
Oh, I've nearly done it upside down. Right, coming straight over here. Let's have another little Condolences under there. You know, I like to be a bit of Speedy Gonzalez, although I was brilliant, even if I do say so myself, when I did me, whatchamacallit?
Craft along.
Did
you enjoy it? I love a craft along.
Do you know, I loved it, Debbie.
And apparently you had quite a few people crafting along with you.
Uh-huh. Do you know, I made them all do telfies. Yeah. So it's
we were trying to beat that yesterday, because we were asking, because we had the tea and coffee collection, we were asking for people to send in their telfies with their teapots.
Oh, nice.
Oh my goodness, I think we got about 20. Honestly, Sarah, you should have seen people's teapots. They were incredible.
Oh, amazing.
Yeah.
I love it.
They were absolutely amazing.
I'm going to come and put this one in. Right, let's have a couple of little crosses in, should we? Right, so I'm going to do a main one, and then I'm going to shadow it. Now, what you don't do, guys, is you don't try and do this, right? You turn this around so that we're still rocking heel to toe or toe to heel, right? And I'm going to just put even a third one in there, right? So I'm still rocking heel to toe. Now, that looks pretty ordinary, right? Watch what happens as soon as I start and spritz it, right? So as I start and spritz it, what it'll do is it'll start and bring the colour out. And yeah, now you're talking, look at that, right? So now it's blending all of that together.
Nice.
Now, if you want an extra little bit of colour in there, watch me, just put this down here, right? I can just get you water activated, right? And then once we're water activated, I can come in with my paintbrush and I can just come and just add a bit more, yeah, you see? Add a bit more colour around there. And can you see the colour starting to split?
I love
you can
this.
See the
I
pink
love this idea.
Right, so this is where I think these duetting pads are just absolutely the bomb.com.
And I think you've got a shimmer one there as well, haven't you?
This one here. Yes. Yes, so when it dries, you'll see the shimmery bit as well in it.
Yeah, it's so
Right.
nice. I love this.
So the only thing is we do need to let it dry, right?
Yep.
So if you let it dry, you'll be pleased to know, in true Sara style, I have one I prepared earlier, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop this under here just so that that dries perfectly, all right? Clean this up. And then here is the one that's dried. So actually,
beautiful.
I'm going to get Jim to come in on the close-up so that you can see that shimmer.
That is so nice.
So once I'm going to try and catch it in the light. Soon as that light, there, he says he's got it, right? Soon as that light, and you're just waiting because there's all this colour splitting. And you wouldn't be able to achieve that if it wasn't with that ink, right? Just fantastic.
I love that idea, the sentiments and
like
spritzing. Yeah, really nice.
It's just nice. It's just a little bit different. So all I'm going to do, a little bit of matting and layering, Debbie, and start and put this whole card together.
Ah, amazing. Such a beautiful design there. We've got Cindy saying that my house is overflowing with paper, but I still can't resist these beautiful papers. Yeah,
oh,
absolutely.
yeah, because you haven't got anything like these ones.
Yeah, they're so lovely, aren't they? Carol is saying the poppy paper is the best. OK, I'm ordering. Yeah, that poppy one is truly beautiful. That card Sara showed earlier, where it was actually cut out of there, is amazing.
Oh, it's fabulous, isn't it?
Yeah, so lovely. Sonia saying,
so you say Leanne's up later?
Leanne, yes, Leanne's presenting later.
Well,
yes.
then you can congratulate her because it's her team who've done these.
Yeah.
So I feel like I can't take the credit. It's Leanne who's made all of this happen.
Yeah.
I mean, I will take the credit a bit. You know, why not? I'm great too.
You could
I'm
take
great
it.
too. Yeah. Right.
Yeah, such a lovely design. And I love the matte and layers as well. They just give added depth, don't they, to your card?
They do, and I just, you know, even just the black, I think something as stunning as this, you just a little bit of the, you know, mattes and layers in the black, honestly, just looks fantastic as it was. So, right, come on, get you peeled off. I mean, we're scraping the barrel here on...
I know, I meant to go and find some yesterday because we're running out of foam pads there.
Well, there might have been a promotion on them earlier this week, time limited one, you only got them for half an hour, but my word, hundreds of you checked out in that half an hour. In fact, they didn't last half an hour, they lasted about 12 minutes and the time limited deal had gone. So it's why you've got to be in, you've got to be here, because if you don't know, you won't. We never ever advertise the time limited show, the time limited stuff coming up in the shows. You've got to be there because the problem is the deals are so good we can't promote to them. We can't tell people that's going to be happening. So you've just got to be there and hope you don't miss it.
Absolutely. Like our daily deals as well. So don't forget our daily deal today because it's only 24 hours and it is our aqua pens, which actually you could do a similar sort of card that what Sara's doing with the aqua pens as well as our ink pads.
Yes. Oh, that would be brilliant. That would work a treat. Now, what I've done here, I've just got a little cross die, right?
Oh, I
and
love that. It's from our new Easter collection.
It's lovely, isn't it?
Yeah, it's really nice.
Let's have a little look here. I'm just going to give it a little bit of tape. Are you going? Yes, you are. Oh, it's because it doesn't want to... there it is. It doesn't want to grab because it's so thin. Yep, there we go. A little bit of tape onto here, and I'm going to slightly off-centre that so that it just comes in. Oh, yeah. Come on. Right. Slightly off centre that. Oh, there we go. That's what I was after. Nice and subtle like this. Oh, maybe I haven't lined you up right. I think it might have to be close enough for being live on TV. Are you going to come back apart? I mean, at home, you'd spend a little bit more time, wouldn't you? And you wouldn't be doing it back to front, upside down for the camera with Jamie shouting in my ear, you've only got 5 minutes left. 'Cause that's just exactly what Jamie sounds like. No, he doesn't really. He's such a lovely, polite little gentleman. He'll go, Sarah, just to let you know, you do only have 2.5 minutes left on this.
Yeah, Sarah, can you watch your head?
Oh, yes.
Oh, Debbie, will you watch your head? Yeah.
Yeah, doesn't want to say we're seeing all those grey hairs, Sarah, watch it. He's ever so polite, isn't he? Right, here we go. Right, so I've got all of these. Yeah, that's the difference. I love this. Johnny's like, that's the difference between him and me. Yep, I've had 17 years of producer Johnny in me here just shouting at us. So, oh my life. Right, trying to get. I had my nails done last night, so I didn't want to. I didn't want to get it. I didn't want to ruin them. I'm going to get my pokey tool. Pokey tool, here we go. Do you know what? When it's so hot in the studio, it's always a little bit hard. And these are the tiny ones. Off you come. Off you go. Off with your head. Right.
Off with your head.
Little bit harsh there, Sarah.
That was very harsh. Yeah,
A little bit inappropriate given we're making sympathy cards. Yeah, right. Here we go.
Only Sarah.
Only Sarah. Right, now, Debbie, here we go, right?
Love that.
Yeah. Oh, God, it's not even lined up, Sarah. Oh, Jamie's like, I thought it was meant to be like that. That's nice of you to say, Jamie. Right, here we go. Right, looks nice, but look how much better it looks with that little dove.
Oh,
Doesn't that just take it to the next level? And that is the same thing that you saw me do earlier.
Yeah.
Just a little bit of just the alcohol pens, little bit, pop it on there. And I just think that gives it the absolute perfect finishing touch.
It's beautiful, absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah, there you go. Right, just a different way of using them stamps.
Yeah, I do love that one. Sarah was right. So which one is going to be the best one? But both of them, absolutely stunning cards. This one is so beautiful. Sarah's going to bring them over. Let's move
Yeah,
that
you
to
keep
the
telling everybody
side.
that my cards are beautiful. Love it.
Oh, shall we do it? Let's do it very quickly. Rach is on socials, 1 or 2. So let's go 1
do you know I
or
couldn't
2.
call that, actually.
I couldn't call it. They both look beautiful. I think I like 1 purely because of the papers. I think those papers are incredible, but I do love number 2 as well.
Very
but the choice is
artistic,
yours.
isn't it? Look at me being so artistic.
Let's bring it back with
Chibs
the
is in
full.
watching us. Oh, my word, she's outside watching
Oh,
us.
she is
Get in
outside,
here, look at me cards. Get in here. Go and have a look at how
She
good
wants
me
you to have a
cards
look at
are.
her beautiful cards that she's
Oh,
made.
what a
Hello,
great
gorgeous
crafter I am.
lady.
Thank you. Hi. You look gorgeous.
Well, thank you. You look gorgeous
No,
too.
it's about my cards at the moment. You've got to look at how good my
okay, sorry, I
cards
was
look.
Yeah, about the cards.
just
Yes,
excited
there
to
we
see
go.
Debbie.
Number 1 or number 2?
Have I got a vote?
You got a vote. We're going to
is
bring
nice,
back
mine, I like
card of the show.
Hey, you've done a good job there.
She's done a
Now.
very good job.
Colour blue. Colour blue, one of my
To
favourites.
choose, I'm going to go 1.
Because of the papers.
Because of the
yes,
papers.
that's what I said, yes.
Debbie, what did I say about those papers? Who did I say was responsible for the awesomeness of them
yes,
papers?
she did say everyone needs to thank you later because we're in on
Are we in
launch.
together?
We are, yes.
Excited.
Yes, so the papers are amazing.
They're lovely, aren't
they?
they?
Are so lovely.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely
Yeah,
lovely.
good.
Yeah, we've got 2 minutes left, that's it.
Right.
So I will see you in an hour.
You will?
Yes.
Between Rock-a-Blocker and Chibs. I haven't taught Rock-a-Blocks on here in I don't know how long, and I'm like, get your Rock-a-Blocks out.
What is going on? I mean, do come back in an hour's time because we do have a full 2-hour launch of these amazing papers and stamps, depending on how many we've got left. Sarah, thank you so much for the last hour. It's been an absolute pleasure.
Thank you.
We do have a winner. It's number 1. Yes, I think it's the papers
nice.
that done it. Either one could have won that one, but yes,
What do you
number
mean
1.
it's the papers? I thought it was the exceptional colouring.
Oh, of course, it was, yeah, exceptional colouring. Yes.
You tell them.
Amazing. Thank you, Sara. Hopefully we'll get to see you again very soon. Yes, we're literally at the end of the show. Colin's saying, Sara, what a beautiful card. Love this idea and not the spritzing of the sentiments yet. Brilliant. Susie's saying, is that photo paper? No, it's watercolour cardstock. Yes, Sara, you did very well on the craft along. So, yeah, absolutely brilliant. Right, we're literally less than a minute now, but we will be back in an hour's time bringing you this fabulous new launch. So make sure you go onto the website, shop the day. It'll be me and Leanne for 2 hours at 2 o'clock till 4. And then me and Lily are going to be in from 5 o'clock till 7 to enjoy evening on Crafters TV. Thank you for joining us today. Check out the website. Don't forget to get all those offers. And it's still the National Craft Month on there. So use that code and get additional off your arts and colouring. We will see you soon. Thanks for now. Bye-bye.